Hi, beautiful humans. Tonight, I would really like to talk about how the world has always talked about. Let's talk about mental illness. Okay, and we have, but we haven't talked about it real enough. We haven't really gone down to the nitty gritty of it. Having mental illness is not just being sad, it's not just, you know, trying to get rid of those feelings. It's about being okay with having feelings. Since I was a child, I was told that my feelings were not valid, or they're too intense, or, if you're not happy, you're not okay. That alone right there is wrong. It's so, so wrong. To be happy is not just smiling. Being happy is being okay with who you are, for having feelings, and not having to feel judged about those feelings. Not everybody's going to agree with it, and that's okay because that's what makes us human. That's what makes us human and different and okay. But if you feel anything other than happiness and a smile, that's okay. People are supposed to feel sad and angry and weird and whatever, because those are all valid. When you try to just be happy and smiling, it causes you to be thinking in this black and white kind of thing, like white being good and black being bad. But there's so much more in between. That would be the gray area. That's okay. Those are okay. The problem that we have is that when you feel anything but happiness, we start to shove those feelings down, or we try to get rid of them, or we run away and we feel shame. Shame becomes a big factor with people with mental illness because we have been taught that anything else but happiness is wrong. And that's wrong. Today, I felt great. I saw a friend. We hung out. I got to hang out with my family, and that was great. I got to play music and write music, sad music, but music nonetheless. Now, I feel weird. I feel sad. I feel kind of uncomfortable. And really, I don't like it. I hate that feeling. I do. But I'm choosing to sit here with it instead of trying to run away from it like I have my entire life. Because when you sit with it, when you accept and notice that it's there, you can acknowledge that pain. And not for a long time, but just enough. Just enough to satisfy it so you can put it back on the shelf. And then you can go on with your night or go on with your day, whatever time it may be. Instead of letting it sit there and you turn your head and you're like, oh no, I can't deal with that. Like, no. Be like, come here, let's talk about this. Let me hear what you're thinking about. I'm like, okay, and I'm sorry. Now go back on the shelf where you belong. And that's it. That's what it's like living with mental illness. It's not about running away and escaping, because that's what keeps you trapped in that box. It's about learning to accept it for what it is and understand it and then go on. So it doesn't control you. So it doesn't make you this sad, angry human running around not understanding what the hell's going on. I'm not really sure where I wanted to go with this because my brain's all over the place like it always is. But this is something I've been talking about today, and I really wanted to share it. I really wanted people to know that it's okay to have feelings And you don't have to keep running from it. You don't have to feel shame for being sad today, or for getting angry at that person because they cut in front of you and in the line or at the store, like, or because something stupid happened or something major happened. It's okay to feel. It's just not okay to let it run your life. You run your life. You are in control. You are the pilot. Don't think for a second that that illness in your head or those bad feelings are what run your life, because it's not. And they're not even bad feelings. They're just feelings in general. I want to take that connotation of bad off, because they're feelings and they're yours, and it's okay to accept them for what they are. I'm not really sure what you're going to take from this today, and I hope it's something that you can take. And if you don't know what to take, just remember that I love you. This small human, and so many humans in the world, loves you. I hope this video finds you. I hope any of my other videos will find you, from the past and in the future. And I hope that I can be some kind of inspiration for you to keep on going. And when you're feeling really sad and you're feeling really low, that you are not alone in the world. Just like me and a whole bunch of other people in the world, whether they realize it or not, you are loved. And if you're breathing, you are alive and you matter. You don't have to have a job. You don't have to have your life together. You matter no matter what. And you are beautiful and great. And I hope that you can take these kind of words and say this to yourself in front of a mirror or a camera, or just say them to yourself. Because you are alive, you are breathing, and you matter, and you are beautiful, and I love you. And I hope that you have so many people that love you. And if you don't realize it, I hope you realize it soon. I love you. And I know that you love yourself too. And I hope you realize that. Good night.